probably get going.
Okay.
It would be Oliver's turn to scribe this week. Uh,
Okay.
and we have like Damien on quartermaster for the fourth week. Walnut, you were the previous scribe, so you would get I don't know if you took it already, but you would get a story point for that. I assume you're going to
Alright.
keep it.
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
Keep it.
Do you want to give a recap of the
Yes.
previous session?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. We left off in the magical room with the alchemist table and stuff like that. So we rechecked the alchemist table. We found some potions, potion recipes, I should say. We then, after searching some more, decided to move the large cauldron, and we found a trap door. The trapdoor was locked with a puzzle. We started trying to unlock it. We had 2 successes. Then we followed up with 2 failures. Then luckily we pulled out a 3rd success, unlocking the trapdoor. We searched the room below, finding 5 potions and a note with a code that interacted with the buttons behind the fake fireplace. Inside the panel, once we unlocked the panel behind the fireplace, we found an all-purpose tool, which was given to Walnut. We moved west and tried to unlock the door. It was locked. Walnut tried to unlock it. I failed. Oliver used knock to open it with his spell. When we opened the door, 2 giant skeletons rushed in. That was a tough fight, but we won. After that, we did a short rest. Then we continued to the west. We eventually saw a door to the south. It was locked, so we continued on to the west. We opened a door that led into an empty room, but we heard noise to the south. Oliver casted Lehman's tiny hut further back as a safety net because we were getting pretty low on resources. And then behind that door to the south was a giant skeleton and 4 shadows. Another tough fight, but we pulled it out. We continued south after that, where we found a pool of water that had a wall over the top that you could like jump into the water, swim underneath, and get to the other side. Damien tried to do that, but there was a giant skeleton in the water that attacked him. We were able... That was a really tough fight. We were very caught off guard by that one. We luckily killed it, barely. We are now in Oliver's tiny hut, nearly dead. I mean, I think we're all healed up for the most part, but I think we're pretty exhausted from the constant fighting.
Yeah, your construct went down.
Oh,
Shock.
yeah.
Shock is very wounded, and Lord Blackwater is also pretty wounded. Or Damien Blackwater, I should say.
We own property. I am a lord now.
Yeah. Alright, so it is the 24th of fall at 2:40 p.m. when we pick things up, with the group kind of huddled in the tiny hut on the dungeon floor, trying to figure out what to do next. So what do you want to do next? Melody
I
is
think we
also
should
in here.
Leave
else we
and
go.
rest.
Yeah, I think we need a rest for the day.
you realize
Yeah.
we can long rest in my hut, right?
Can we? No,
Yeah,
I've never
last
seen you
way
use
out.
this one other time.
That's cool.
The tiny hut will last for 8 hours, so that'll take you to at least 10 o'clock tonight. Shock will say, well, what if something comes wandering along? Wouldn't it be curious of this hut here?
Might be, but they can't get in.
Are you sure there's no magic way to break in or something?
I mean, I suppose if they dispel it,
Hmm.
but I don't think they can teleport in. I don't know, I'm trying it for the first time.
He says, "Well, you know more about it than I do. I was just thinking out loud. If it's safe, then sure. It would beat walking all the way back to town."
I agree.
All right, so the group is going to try to stay here.
Yeah.
All right, I will attempt to pass time.
I used one before we do that. I use one spell, my last first level spell, and then I'm able to restore lucky.
All right. So you
he's-
channel magic into his remains, and he would reactivate.
yeah. I have two choices. Like in a certain amount of time, I can use a spell and mending to revive him, or I can just remake one. But
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So I again will try to pass time. If anyone wants to do anything before I roll, let me know now, or we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can ask Melody if she can identify the 2 healing potions that I was unable to.
Yeah. So she will look at them. Past 20 minutes, she says, "Oh, one of these is a rare, a superior healing potion. I don't see these very often. They're quite hard to make. The other one is just a normal healing potion."
Nice.
So who's taking the superior? Or are you leaving it in the party treasury for now?
What's the superior?
Superior healing potion. Alright. Did not have a thing on it.
You can look it up.
Oh, here it is.
4. Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's Supreme, sorry. Superior. Yeah, 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
I can probably hand that off to probably Oliver, so he can stand in the back and administer it to someone in need.
Alright, so you pass it off to Oliver.
Because do you have a healing potion, or I guess we because how many healing potions we got? The superior. Now we have this basic one. Do we have any more? Because I used the one that I had.
On me.
I've got a basic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the basic one that Melody just identified.
Okay, so I have a basic healing potion now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure because I will
Take
add
those
it.
off the party sheet.
Basic healing.
Potion of superior healing. Okay.
Do you have any potions, Roderick?
Give me a second. I want to say I have at least one.
And I also have a potion of climbing.
Potion climbing is so useful. I like potions of climbing.
Alright.
I lied. I do not have any more actually.
I guess if you don't mind, Oliver, you can give him your basic one.
Yeah, if he wants it.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Alright, so an hour has passed. It's now 3:50 plus the ID time if anyone wants to spend a short rest. So I think I'll have Shock spend some of his hit dice.
I'll take a short rest here. I'm only gonna spend 1 hit die.
The hit die. D8. I'm gonna do 2. Oops.
I can do. I'll have to do a Song of Short Rest or Song of Rest, whatever the bloody thing is.
Oh yeah, what'd that do again?
He rolls a d6 and everyone who used hit die adds that number.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. 'Cause I did 2. So I get 6.
Did it go up when my Bardic Inspiration goes up? Or... no, it's still D6. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Everyone
So,
gets to add 5 who's rolled hit die.
Thank God, yeah, because I rolled so bad on mine.
all right. So I'll continue passing time because you said you wanted to try to long rest in here.
Yes.
All right. So shock is no longer near death.
I'm also no longer near death.
So time continues to pass. Roderick, as time is passing, it's probably about 6:30 when you hear a clicking noise coming from the door down the hall. It's kind of faint.
Say a licking noise.
Clicking, like click.
Okay.
I want it to be licking now.
Yeah.
Slurp, slurp. I'm gonna get rid of these corpses because you already dealt with them. What do you want to do? Everyone's still awake, but you don't think anyone else heard it.
Can you bring me on the map where we are?
Oh, right. That would help.
Great.
So you heard the noise coming from this door over here.
The last one.
Yeah. You don't see anyone, and the door still looks closed.
Yeah. Again, I guess I'll just mention it, but just keep watching the door. I guess I'll, stay in the hut for now.
All right.
Yeah, high up, right?
Are there any torches that's lighting this corridor?
We have.
I don't believe so. Not currently.
Yeah, we can just have
Okay,
Lyra
cool.
continuously cast light.
Although, because my dome, when I cast it, I made it like dark so that it like looked like, because I thought the hall was pitch black, so I made it purposely so that it was dark so it would blend in.
Oh, okay.
So there
I don't
is
think light
well, I
It's
think
the dome.
Damien has a torch right now. He's a light
No,
But I
source.
think if Damien's in, I think
Lyra
if Damien's
cast
in my
light.
dome, but I think if
On
he's
me.
in my dome, it doesn't come out the dome thing.
Yeah, I mean, Lyra can just like take the light off at any point, right? Because it's her spell.
Do you want her to take it off?
If Oliver requests it, yeah, I don't mind.
All
She
right.
can just cast it whenever she wants.
Well, I
Alright.
could make inside the dome. Like, it says like I can make it dim light or darkness as I
Oh.
choose during the whole time it's up. So I'd have had it lit up. Then if I
All right.
if I get told, I'd snuff the light out.
That's fine. So yeah, I guess many of you now, if there's no light source, you would not actually see down the hall. You would just hear, though some of you might. Let's see. So those of you with dark vision, give me perception checks. Now that it's all
Or
dark in
just
here.
Oliver.
Wait, am I the only one with dark vision?
No, I'm just
Ow.
Okay. So you don't see anything at
Wait, is all that
first.
human?
Though a moment later,
I'm a special human.
a figure peeks through the door with a light source, shining it into the area.
Right here.
Over
back there.
here.
Okay, yeah, over there. Wait, okay. Is it
kind
a
of,
pirate?
kind of. It's a Yar.
Yeah.
You're not sure who it is, but the figure is kind of looking around. He would look over in the direction of you guys, almost like curiously. Kind of walk in, like basically survey the area. He's looking over at the dome, but he obviously like does not see you because you're inside of it. Does anyone want to do anything?
Does he have? Okay, so are we? Is it everyone sort of awake or what's?
Oh yeah, it's not nighttime yet. You've been in here for
Okay.
about 6 hours. It's
Okay.
it's like 6ish in the afternoon slash evening.
Does it look like you have any weapons that we could see?
This looks like one of the Blood Hand guys. The bandit captain, the guy with throwing daggers.
Hey,
Oh,
shall I take him out? As I equip my bow.
No, like you might get 1-2 shots. You might get one. I'm whispering this, but I'm saying it out loud so people can hear. Like, you might get 1-2 shots at best before he gets out of range. Like he can outrun us.
yeah.
No, if you're gonna do anything, at least let him get near the dome and then jump him.
Alright.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of magic, put him to sleep, shock whispers. I don't know.
I can't do it magic whilst I'm maintaining the dome.
And then we can't cast magic from inside out either.
So it looks like he heads
Yeah, but-
south, going out of your view. You're not sure where he went.
Technically, if someone walked out the other side of the dome, knowing where he was, you could cast it then.
Yep.
A moment later,
Oh yeah.
another guy steps through and says, something going on? And the guy responds, I told you not to talk, you idiot. There's something weird down the hall. I'm just looking around. Stay outside. He just nods and steps back out the door.
They get past all these giant skeletons and shadows.
This might be a different entrance to the area.
I
Okay,
agree with that.
there's
But there was still giant skeleton there. But yeah. This
Okay.
is just this is not out of like literally. I say this in game. This is like how did they get past it? I am
Okay,
fine
quick-
with them having. Yeah.
Okay, question. Do we want to try and deal with the bandit captain solo whilst the others are all waiting outside the door?
Wouldn't you hear us attacking him?
We have two options. I can either do silence on the door so no sound will go through it so that nobody will hear him screaming no matter what. Or if you are less bothered at that, I could cast the dome in front of the door so they can't get in.
So you see him getting closer to the dome now.
Alright. Call it, Oliver.
What do you guys want to do?
He's getting close. Rush him.
You call.
He says,
All right,
wait,
we're
this
rushing
isn't
him.
right.
We're
Alright,
rushing him.
roll
Yep.
for
Go.
initiatives.
I have to roll twice. Right, take the lower one.
Oh yeah, thank you.
If you have, if you have
we still do. Yeah.
exhaustion.
That 20. Like, get him.
Alright, so... The first act, as you go get him, is going to be
Go get 'em.
Oliver. What do you want to do?
Okay. Which would I rather? Alright, cool, we're gonna do this. I'm going to drop the dome. Now, question. Would I know if I do silence on the door, like the door over here? I know it would stop sound for that, but would it stop... It would stop them hearing him make any noise as well, right?
It would keep sound from going into that area. So sound would go
Okay.
around into the walls and stuff, but yeah, it would be muffled going through that area.
So they could, in theory, still hear him screaming, shouting for help.
I mean, it depends on how thick the wall is, but Yeah, the only way to guarantee that is to have him be in the area that's deafened or silenced. Yeah.
I don't want to do that though. Fuck everybody up. Alright, cool. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. And I have to be in the dome if I'm actually casting it, don't I?
I think you have to drop the dome, right?
Well, you can
No, if I
cast
drop this dome.
to cast
Yeah,
outside the
yeah.
dome. You have to drop it if you want to cast spells
Yeah, no,
like
I
through.
dropped the dome,
Okay.
the 10-foot radius above, around and above you. Yeah, okay, so I have to drop the dome,
Surprise,
then I have
motherfucker.
to
What
move
the?
this. And I guess I'm not gonna do this. Like 30, take away 5 because it would have been so it goes there. Okay,
Alright, so
that's
you
my
drop the
movement.
dome, go running past him. He would get an oppie on you,
Okay.
so he will slash at you with his scimitar as you run past. 23, I believe, strikes.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so you're hit for 7 slashing damage as you go running
Alright.
past him.
That's fine.
Would he be surprised?
He was kind of expecting danger because the dome seemed out of place, so he was not surprised.
Okay, and then I have a 10-foot. Okay. Now I just want to see how much space this would actually cover. So it's 10-foot radius. Okay, so that one. Just out of curiosity, I don't have to be in the center. I just have to be in it. That wouldn't get me where I want to get, so no, I'm not doing that. It's casting time's a minute anyway, so I'm fucked either way. Alright, cool. I forgot that bit. Haha, read.
Yeah, you
spell
can't
casting.
insta-dome to put up walls. It'd be like a wall of force.
Alright, cool. Yeah, no, then we do this. I'll just cast silence on that area, so that's 20 foot.
Alright, so you run.
Sorry for all the spellcasters.
Yeah, you run past him chanting, putting down a silenced area. Click
Can
there.
you move it more over here? A bit more to like less over the group and more
Like towards you.
no other way. Yeah, towards me. A bit more towards me. Like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. That's
Alright.
perfect.
So the area is suddenly silenced as you complete your spell. Anything else?
The bonus action Hexblade curse him.
Alright, and you put a curse on him. Alright. So that ends your turn.
So this is. I need to change.
The bandit captain goes, he is going to attempt to yell. Realizing he can't, he's just gonna growl and come over at you. Arr. Or a silent yar.
He's just gonna mouth the words to you.
Yar. Alright, so he comes at you with a scimitar. 18, I believe, just hits you. Slashing you for another 9.
I'm gonna shield. I'll reaction shield to give myself.
Alright, so you throw your hand up, shielding the first attack. Seeing that, he's gonna move over at Damien. It seems as if he recognizes the shield spell. And scimitar at you for 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Slashing Damien for 9. And then a dagger attack. 14, I believe, will miss you. As Damien becomes wounded.
Does he drop his light source?
It's true. He had his torch, so yeah, I guess he would have dropped that to draw his dagger. So yeah, I'll just say it's on the ground. So that is it for him.
His light source disappeared.
Yeah, I gotta put one on the ground.
Alright.
Oh, where is it? Resources. Alright, so now the Steel Defender should go after Damien, or after
Yeah,
Walnut.
I moved it if you wanted to read. I changed everything because.
I see.
Yeah, I was late in doing it. Yeah, perfect.
And Roderick should be up a little. So, Damien, I believe it's your turn.
I am going to second wind here. I can find the thing. There you go. D10 plus my fighter level. 7 hit points. I'm going to take an Oppie.
Alright, so he
Back.
slashes at you as you attempt to get away. Ooh,
That'll
that
hit.
will strike. You for 9.
Now that I'm away, I'm just going to shoot him.
Alright, so you take some
The face.
shots at him.
Attack number 1. Yikes.
Ooh, no, it's gonna fly
yeah.
past.
Attack number 2.
Alright, yeah, 16 will strike.
Alright, there you go. 17 plus 4.
Alright, so he is hit for 21. Still looking pretty healthy, but very annoyed.
I'll action search.
Alright,
And then attempt to shoot him twice again.
alright.
Nice.
2 more
Loving it.
shots. Yeah, 16 will strike. Another 25, which will wound him.
And one more. Oh, baby. I'll add a trip just for extra damage.
Alright, so that is a crit on him.
Wow.
For 34, which will drop him.
Oh my god, you're amazing.
So he is dying.
He's the captain, though. Maybe this is our chance. Because we haven't long rested, right?
No.
We're
This
Yeah,
is still
exactly.
during the previous day.
yeah. We stabilize him and then take him out, right? Didn't we want to capture the captain earlier, but then he got away?
Oh, something like that. I don't remember.
Or do we just want to end him?
I end my turn.
Alright, so your turn ends. Shock goes. He's gonna grab the guy and drag him into the silent area. And end his turn. Melody, I think I also rolled her late. She's gonna come over and use her rope to bind him. And she's gonna try to stabilize him. Making a healing check, because someone said something about capturing him.
Yeah.
At this point, we can drop out unless someone's gonna try to kill him.
I'm good.
Alright, so where's healing?
I know, Oliver.
Medicine, that's what it was.
I even thought about it when I asked the question. I was like, oh, Oliver's not saying anything. He doesn't know what I'm saying.
It's very quiet over there. He's like, what? What are we doing? Alright, so you have taken him prisoner so far. The guys in the other room haven't noticed. What do you want to do?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I think we just take him and get out of here. Long
Sure.
rest, safer place.
Yeah,
Especially since now we know that there are. Can't think of their name. Black.
and
Bloodhand?
Yeah. The Blood Hand. Yeah, the Blood Hand are down here, so I don't think we'll ever get a good rest down here.
yeah, I'll signal to the guys in the silence to, like, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Alright, so where are you retreating to?
I think we're just going back to town, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going. Yeah.
All the way back? Alright.
When
Yeah.
when we leave the silence, I'm gonna say like, you really want to walk through town with this guy, and you really want to leave him at Blackwater's estate, considering he vampire
So
drained the last people.
Shock throws the guy
We're
over
heading
his shoulder. It's like fireman
down.
carrying him.
I mean,
Yeah,
what are you suggesting then?
We're not leaving it at Blackwater. We're taking him back to.
I'm not saying leave him at Blackwater, but I'm saying that you're gonna march the guy through town, letting the Bloodhound know that wherever he's meant to be stationed, we've clocked him.
Yeah, what do you suggest then?
We're already
One
at
of two options.
war with them. They already know that.
We're at war, but they don't know we know they're connected to these tunnels, which gives us an advantage. I would actually probably go with giving him to Blackwater.
They already know we know about them in the tunnels. We entered their tunnels in their hideout.
Know about? Yeah, but we don't know that these tunnels connect to their tunnels.
Hey, but they already know their way around here as that one scouting group that got past this place.
So you drag the guy a little further away as you have this discussion. Shock would say, well, he's unconscious now, Shock says, unless someone's going to heal him. Kind of pulls him off his shoulder.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll heal him.
But,
Okay.
I don't know if we want to heal him here and now. I think we should get someplace safe, right?
Well, it kind of comes down to how much he knows. If he knows nothing, I personally think let Blackwater have him and at least make up for the fact that we took 3 away from him. Or
I'm down for that. That was why we wanted it. Yeah, because if he doesn't know anything, then yeah.
Can I just let him drain him necrotically?
I'm not.
well, at least in defense, at least we then have an idea of what Blackwater's doing it for. Is he doing it to get information, or is he doing it out of a sick, twisted experiment? And if he's doing it for a sick, twisted experiment, at least we have an idea of what he's doing.
Are you going to ask him?
I'm going to suggest that we notice that our prisoners we'd left prior had what's the word? Looked a bit more weathered than should be for a day, and whatever he was doing, we weren't entirely sure of. But we figured, as a sorry, is someone for you to use and to let us know how it goes.
Shock says, well, I guess having him walk back to Blackwaters is easier than me carrying him there, so if you're going to heal him...
Cool. Let's see how much he gets. A level 1 healing word, basic.
So the guy is kind of brought back from the brink. He looks around and says, what are you doing? Let me go.
Shut up and answer the fucking questions, you dickhead.
Give me a intimidation, I guess.
One thing I actually have to roll for. And I'm not guaranteed shit.
Not bad though.
He says, what do you want to know?
Well,
You're
in
the...
fairness,
You're
we'd like to assist them.
You're the Misfits. Those bastards who betrayed us.
Stop being so melodramatic.
We never worked with you in the first place.
Answer the question, do you know where Citral is?
He says, I don't know anything. What's your passive? Oh, wait, I have it here. You don't believe him, Roderick. I assume you don't have exhaustion.
No.
Yeah, you don't think he's being honest.
Yeah, I guess whatever I'm gonna tell him is like, you're not a very good liar. I appreciate it if you tell the truth.
Give me a persuasion. This is alright. Look, yeah, you got me fair and square. Maybe I can give you a little information if you let me go.
Well, it depends how good the information is to start with.
He says, I don't know where Sithril is, but I know where Neil's gonna be.
Neil, the
Okay,
whore?
what
What does he have to do with anything?
He says he's
Let's see, he does
Sithral's
seem-
right-hand man.
Or kind of follow up. So yeah, he seems to be always be our go-between Sithril whenever we've talked. So that would make sense.
He says he'd be much more valuable to you as a prisoner than I would.
Okay, so where would he
What do you
be?
think, Roderick?
I mean, that's definitely useful. If we can get to Neil any easier, can get to Sithril. I doubt any of their lower ranks actually know where she is.
He says he is underground though, so to get to where he is right now, you'd have to go back through those troops that were with me. They're probably looking for me as we speak.
Okay, so tell us where he is.
He says he's in one of the tunnels. I can't. It's a maze down here. I can lead you to him, but it's hard for me to describe the tunnels.
So it looks like we'll have to hold you until then.
And he says, well, that's fine, as long as you agree to release me after I show you where Neil is.
I look at the group like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Trading up, baby. Trading up.
I'm gonna look at you all like, are you fucking serious? Just like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck are
Negotiation.
you all smoking? Can I have some?
No, but you can have this, and I hand them the psychedelic boost in the party sheet.
I'm sorry, but that's like, this guy's gonna hand us his superior, and then you're just going to let him go? What's he going to do? Go off and farm?
I mean, well, he can't go back to the Bloodhound after he gives us his spear.
We're also not letting him go until we find Neil.
Why do I have to find a group of such aragons?
You know,
And-
I take a look at this guy. Is he like one of the guys from Chaur or High Guard or?
It's hard to tell. I mean, he seems like a bloodhand person, but it's not like you recognize him.
Okay, but like, does he look exceptionally more trained than the others?
I mean, he was more difficult to fight than your normal bandit. He didn't go down right away, as most of them do from your shots.
I'm gonna ask him, the bandit guy. Quick question. The tunnels that are underneath all your little hideouts from Chaur, what happened to them? The entrances to them?
He says, what do you mean?
Tunnels that were in your hideouts under Chaur, what happened to the tunnels there? Are they still there? Have you sealed them off? What?
He says, they're still there. Those tunnels are way too large and structurally sound to be sealed easily. I mean, we don't have any type of means of quickly collapsing them, if that's what you're asking.
So have you set traps? Do you have forces there? What have you done to protect yourselves from those entrances?
He says, yeah, we have traps around. I don't know exactly where all of them are, but I know where some of them are.
Oh, let's go through one of the other entrances. Let's go through one of the entrances of their other hideouts, and he can lead us that way to Neil. That way we don't have to go through his group of people.
True. We can also exit through the statue.
And we can also let him go first. We can let him go first to disarm all of the traps, and the ones he doesn't know, he can set off himself.
Give me another persuasion check.
I can't go lower than a 22.
He says, wait, you didn't say I had to show you where some of the other entrances were. I thought I was just leading you to Neil.
We already know where those entrances are.
He says, if you
Oh,
walk
yeah.
me
Oh.
through the streets, my people will see me and they might know that I squealed.
We could put a bag
Go.
over your head.
Wait, Wait, you think we're gonna walk you through, fight your friends, and then not gonna know you squealed? Like, the likelihood that one of them's gonna do a runner when we start to win is possibly very strong.
Says, well, I assumed you would
Going
have
to
just
know.
killed those guys. You don't seem like the type that generally lets people escape. Or
Wait,
as
how-
if... Oh, go ahead.
What are the dimensions of this guy? Like his height, his width, his weight.
I don't know, he's like maybe 5'8", 5'10". Seems like a somewhat muscular guy with his scimitar and a bunch of daggers strapped to his chest.
Right. Well, we disarm him. And,
Yeah, I
we
assumed
can
you
put
took
him in
his stuff.
here. And
No, look, I am really getting that Tyler, this guy is trying to play us, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
All right.
I like that.
we get another scimitar, guys.
So he will not resist as he is charmed by you. He says, "Ah, hey, feels strange. What are you
Don't
doing?"
worry about it. I'm just giving you a moment to shine. So, quick question. What's the fastest way for us to get to Neil without going through your friends and fighting them?
Well, the fastest way would be through the entrance to the halls of Tarsus. We just have to take some of the southern hallways, but that would be through my friends. He says, otherwise, maybe one of the south bases. You could use one of those entrances in the south of the town, or the south part of the town of Chaur.
How many bases that we don't know about have you still got?
Our bases are mostly underground at this point. He says we don't really have anything up in the town anymore. It's a little pointless at this junction. We've already sprung part of our plan. Now we're just looking for a way into into Blackwater's estate.
Quick question. If we end up having to fight your former friends, would you fight with us, against them, or
He says, well, you're my friend and all, but I'm not going to attack my own people. He says,
Would they
would
be
you
willing
possibly
to stand
get them
down?
to back down?
Yeah.
well, I think so. I could explain the situation. Why are you looking for the bases again?
We want to broker a conversation between. We found out some troubling things about Blackwater that we'd like very much to discuss with Cithril and maybe readjust and reevaluate our alliances.
Give me a
So
deception
we need to
check.
find Neil. I can't go below 22. I'll roll, but I'm just saying I can't go below a 22.
He says, well, I guess that makes sense. All right, well, if it's just some kind of parlay of information and a misunderstanding, then yeah, I'm sure I can get you over. Cithril might be happy to know you're working for us now.
Definite. Just bear with that thought in mind. Do we want to go now, or did we want to try and rest?
I think we want to try and rest, right?
Rest. I mean, two of us are exhausted. We're
So,
almost out of spells.
just as a reminder, you know the spell only lasts an hour. Charm person.
I know. I know. Okay, so how about this? Oh, no, we can't arrange a meet. We need to go now if we're going. Do we want to do this or not?
I think it'll be a death sentence. Or at least two of us.
I mean, can we? Oh, I don't know, man. This is a tough one.
Shock says, well, if nothing else, maybe we can use this to get him back to prison.
We can
If-
stick him in the bag of holding.
Says if we really need to rest. I'm feeling okay, but I know you magic types need your rest for your energy.
Quick quick question. Do you have any other entrances or exits that would lead us maybe closer to the town barrack?
Says, well, there's a couple on the west side of town, but we have to go into the halls over there. I can lead you to them if you want. Are we not talking to Neil?
No, we need to rest and be at our best. We don't want to go looking scruffy when we go to discuss with Citral. We'd like to be at our best.
Give me another
go and rest?
deception.
Should we
Yeah, I
go
know
and
you
rest
can
at
roll
Blackwater?
injury too.
Okay. Cool.
He would say, yeah, that makes sense.
Should we go and rest at Blackwater's estate with this guy, and then we just re-charm him and try this again, or not?
Is that?
Neil may have.
I think it's a good idea if that works for the spell.
He says, "Recharm me." What are you talking about, buddy?
We're talking about like the effect I've got on you. You're charmed by me.
Yeah.
You know?
Give me a.
Yeah. I'll be like, it's okay if you swing that way. It's a totally normal thing.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
All right, give me a second. 22.
He says, "Oh, I don't get this. What's going on?"
Don't worry. Come on, follow me, and we'll go to Blackwater's estate because we need to long rest.
All right,
Can we
so
put him in the bag of holding? Is that a thing we can do? Or is he too big?
suffocate.
you could put him in there, yeah.
I think you'd run out of oxygen, or is it ethereal plane? I don't know.
Wait, Allah, let's see. What does bag of holding say?
Yeah, he would die if he ran out of air.
It says 10 minutes. 10 divided by the number of creatures. So it would be 10 minutes if he's the only one, right?
Yeah.
And we can just pull his head out, right? And then just put him back in. And he has another 10 minutes?
Pretty much we're gonna waterboard him.
You would summon him, basically summon him out of the bag, so it would be like his whole body comes out.
Oh, that's tragic. Okay.
Shock says, "Why don't we just have him walk? I don't think we need to put him in our bag. There's a bunch of stuff in there anyway that we don't want him to be close to."
Oh, that's a good point, right? Yeah.
I actually don't know how magic works in planes of etherealness or whatever.
Alright, so you are moving through the tunnels. You know them well enough at this point, so I'll make you roll. You get back to the Blackwater estate around 7. There's about 20 or so minutes left on the charm. The mercenaries there say, "Oh, you caught yourself a bloodhand. Do you want him locked up?"
Nah, I think we got this.
We're gonna have to have him locked up. Like
We're gonna lock him up
the
at
charm
the,
only.
at the mayor's, right?
We're not walking him through the town, though. That was the whole point. We're not walking through the town. They know something's happened to him.
And we can put a bag over his head.
I thought we were gonna rest here with him locked in the cell, and then carry on and redo the whole thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Because if we're staying here, then we can at least keep an eye on him for whatever is happening. And if you want, we can take it in turns, interviewing, air quotation marks, interviewing him to gather information. So if your cousin does turn up, at least there's at least one of us.
Alright, sure thing. If he allows us to stay here. I mean, I think he should. Right?
If, who
Worst case
allows you?
scenario-
Blackwater? Yeah, Blackwater would allow you to stay here.
Alright,
Worst case scenario, I just do Learman's tiny hut in the dungeon.
let's do it. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so they take him, basically put him in the prison. The rest of
Who wants to
you...
go first watch? Who wants to do first watch with the prisoner?
I don't mind since it's a little dark in there.
Alright, So passing time. There's not really enough time to do a downtime activity thing. So I'll just pass the rest of the day. So he does come out of the charm. He seems really pissed off, but, you know, he's stuck in the prison, so he can't really do anything.
And we cycle through the group being in the cell with him so that if Blackwater turns up to vampire drain him.
No one comes down during the evening. You would reach the 25th of fall at 8 a.m., so you can go ahead and long rest.
Yay.
What do you want to do?
Quickly, while we're in town, can I go get arrows?
Yeah, so technically you are up in town, though nothing is being sold at the market right now. It's kind of like closed off.
Maybe from the mercenaries? Maybe they're willing to sell me some of their arrows?
Yeah, the Blackwater Estate guys, the quartermaster is willing to sell you some arrows, I'll say.
Alright. Book price?
Yeah, it'd be book price.
Alright. I'll buy 2 sets of arrows.
Alright, so you get some arrows. What do you want to do today? I haven't really heard from Rogrick. Is he up to anything?
I don't think right now. I think it's just watching the prisoner with them and waiting to decide if we're going back down or something else.
Just keeping an eye on things. Alright. So Blackwater's mercenaries would talk to you a little bit in the morning. They tell you things have been quiet in the town. No additional attacks. And as far as we can tell, no issues at the gate or at the barracks, which is good, but it's a little uneasy. Or we're a little uneasy because we're not sure where they're going to strike next.
Alright. Thanks for the update. Any news from the scouts?
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I think what we said yesterday, right? We just go back down, see if we can't find Neil.
I'm going to have him lead you to Neil? Alright. So I assume you're going to try to charm person him again in the cell?
Not straight away. Not straight away.
So what are you going to do?
I'll let him take us, like, at least part of the way to the hall, at least most of the way, and then I'll charm person him as we're there. So that the charm person will last whilst we're on the other side, because I don't need him to be nice this side, we need him to be nice the other side.
Alright, so you lead him back into the tunnels. At which point he will start making a bunch of noise and say, help, someone get me away from them. Is anyone there?
I would shut the fuck up if I was you, because if you don't, I will quite happily leave you with Blackwater, and considering the last time people like that were left with Blackwater, no one heard from them again.
I'll go ahead and give me an intimidation.
He's not even lying.
True.
Oh, that's why it's not deception, it's intimidation.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's also so that I actually have to roll, and it depends on the outcome, not just...
Are you not proficient in intimidation?
No.
So he seems slightly intimidated and says, well, I'm not much good to you dead. I don't think you're gonna give me over to Blackwater.
They're not going to be much use to us if you keep shouting either, because people will come and try and free you, and then we have to kill you.
I'll just gag him.
Alright, so you kind of just, enough of this, and you gag him and just keep leading him. So he is definitely hostile, struggling, making this more difficult. Some time passes, and you would reach the halls of Tarsus again at about 8:30. And what are you doing from here?
Did you want to attempt to char him before I take the gag off?
I want to check something first. We're just at the doorway, right? To the halls.
You are at the back entrance, the vault entrance. So you just came in through your side. Like, over here. If you want
Keep the
to...
gag in his mouth.
Yeah.
So keep the gag in his mouth and wait for us to get to at least the flaming pentagram. And I can do it then.
Alright.
Okay. So you keep him gagged. He's still struggling, making some noise. And where are you leading him to? To the front door?
To the
No, to the pentagram. The
Pentagram?
glowing pentagram.
Okay. So yeah, you get him over there.
Okay, so I have a question. I have, with my bardic inspiration, I can do unsettling word. Now it's a bonus action in combat, so outside of combat, can I still do that?
Unsettling words?
Yeah.
I think you could do it whenever you want, yeah.
Okay, so just using my bardic inspiration. But if I did that and then I did charm person, okay, cool. We'll do that. I'll do unsettling word on him and then I'll do charm person.
Alright. So he would have to do a wisdom save. What's the penalty?
I'm gonna roll the d8. Hang on. Subtract that. Yay. I'm gonna roll a d8.
Alright. So he would still fail and he would become charmed again.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Hey, remember what I told you yesterday about needing to touch base and reconnect with Cecil? We need to reevaluate our options. Can you help get through the door, please, and get us to meet Neil?
Says, yeah, I can bring you over there.
You
So
seem really moody today. What's wrong?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
So he would bring you over to the front door area. When you get there, there are some... Well, here, I'll say... Actually, I should probably put you on the map for this. Hang on a sec. So when you come into this room...
Would Lyra have been able to put light on me again?
Please tell me Lyra thought to prep a spell that would allow her to enchant Shock's weapon.
Yeah, we told her about this like 2 days in a row, so let's hope she did this time.
Yeah, and I forgot. I could do it with my infusion if I remember next time. So then he just...
Yeah, he's an artificer. It'd be way easier for him. So
No, but he didn't.
I'll say...
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't because I forgot.
Well, Lyra, I'll say, is not with you right now, since you were going to do your blood hand stuff.
Okay.
She stayed back, but you can say Melody put a light spell on you. So, Walnut, go ahead and mark yourself as a light source. And you see down the hall here, a bunch of light coming from the room over here.
What did she do for a light source? Sorry.
She just put a light spell on, like, I'll say your shield or something. Or your weapon.
Okay, got you. Why did she put it on me? Is there a reason?
I don't think you can put it on a creature. You have to put it on an object, right?
I guess I was writing something down, so I was confused why she's putting light on me. I thought we were talking about Jacques, and then it was like she cast light on me, and then I was...
Oh, just go so you can all see.
Oh,
She has to
gotcha,
put it on
okay.
someone. I mean, I guess you could put it on someone else.
Oh, that's fine. I was like, wait, what? Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Can't you put it on your steel defender? And then
she
it's
could-
just a glowing torch?
I think it
It is
has...
a construct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think it just has to be an object.
Okay.
So
I have an amulet that I wear. It's cosmetic.
yeah, so you can put it on the amulet.
Cool,
But
okay.
you think, like I said, there's someone down the hall here because you see light.
Okay.
Do we want to send the bandit captain first?
I get my bow.
No.
I think we all just stand behind him.
Yeah, either we. Yeah, because if. What about
Hey.
Roderick? Or who can sneak? Can someone sort of
Me.
sneak forward?
I can sneak.
I can as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Roderick probably
Just see if you can get maybe see what's down there before we all move. You don't have to go all the way down there unless you need to.
I think Roderick has the slippers, right? So
Yeah.
Boots.
Alright, so give me a stealth check.
'Cause they might be looking for their captain.
Capitan.
Maybe they thought he got killed.
Say a little prayer before I go.
Oh, down. Oh. Oh, wow, nice.
Alright, so you are very stealthy as you step forward to take a look.
Oh, or I took it.
And down the hallway,
Peek
as
around
you
the door, yeah.
As you peek up there, you would see several figures with torches. Looks like they are camped out, like basically keeping an eye on the area. At this point, they're just kind of sitting there. They don't seem to notice you.
Yeah, I'll like whisper back to the group, say there's 4. They're there, camping.
Are they the little shitters or are they decent fighters?
2 archers, 1 warrior, 1 captain.
Okay. I equip my bow. I'm ready.
Wait, I thought the whole point of bringing him here was that he could talk us out.
Alright, well, I need to hold my bow anyways. Just in case.
Alright. Oh,
No, I just hold it in one hand with no arrows. Maybe just use it like a.
okay, do we want to
walking
walk down the corridor with the bandit guy, or do we want to send him first to talk to them?
I think we
without
just
us?
walk together, right?
Alright, so the
Okay.
group is going down there with the bandit captain, who I assume is not tied up anymore.
Ooh.
He's
Alright.
charmed, so probably not.
Alright, so
No, not
he
tied up.
says, yeah, I'll talk to my boys. They should let us through. And he starts walking down the hallway.
Yeah, like I said, I want to stand near him, so we'll go here.
So as he starts walking, the archer immediately sees him.
I think
So-
I'd like to stay stealth back here. Like
Just
around the
staying
corner.
here, alright. He says, hey, it's me. I got some people with me. So go ahead and move down with him. One of them, the guy in front, the archer, says, the Misfits. What's going on? He says, oh, don't worry. There's been a terrible misunderstanding. We need to go speak to Neil about it, but they're not hostile. This guy says, the hell they're not. They've been attacking us all over the place. Is Walnut going as well?
Yeah, sorry. Ooh, my guy. Yeah.
Technically, yeah. But in fairness, like we've discovered a few things out like last night and the day before that really made us question our alliances and made us reevaluate who we want to be siding with.
Like what?
That's privileged information that is specific for Neil and Cithril, not for the regular enforcers of the Bloodhand.
This guy says, I don't like it. I think something's going on. The other captain will say, now, I want to know more about what's happening here. And he says, what did you discover that you're suddenly not killing us anymore?
Again, like I said, it's very privileged and very delicate information that can only be discussed with Neil Fithrell.
He says, he looks to the other guy who was with you. He says, you're okay, right? They're not using some kind of trick on you. He says, no, I'm fine. And this guy does not look convinced. He says, I'm only going to ask you one more time. Tell us what you know. And these guys all kind of get their arrows ready to fire. This guy looks very uncomfortable. It's like,
I'll like lean over to Oliver and just whisper, like, why don't we just tell them that they're being drained?
This guy says, wait, don't fire. Yeah, but they seem like they're getting ready to shoot if you don't tell them something.
Or you can make some shit up, Oliver. That's your forte after all.
Alright, fine, give me a minute. Alright, fine. So, here's the thing. We recently discovered that Blackwater had actually betrayed the Iron Tide and actually had betrayed Bloodhand, and he was trying to gain all this treasure for himself. And so, because of us learning that such information, we realized that he's likely to stab us in the back just the way he stabbed you and the Iron Tide and try and manipulate everybody to think it's our fault. So we have reevaluated our alliances and figured maybe it'd be time to speak to the Bloodhound to see if, after our actions of hostility, if Sithril and Neil would be interested in renegotiating. Possibly.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. He says, finally see reason then. Says Blackwater's been playing everyone, betraying everyone he brought in on this job. Says, I'm glad you finally came around. Only took you killing a bunch of our people. Alright. It sounds like they're on the level, boys. We're letting them pass. The archers nervously lower their arrows, stepping aside. And
no, thank you so much. It's so kind. Could you just tell us the direction to where Neil? He knew where the direction to Neil was yesterday, but Neil may have moved since then.
He says, yeah, in fact, I'll escort you there. We're actually only still here to look for Jimbo here. It's like, I appreciate that. So yeah.
Like, so you boys, are y'all from Highguard? Or...
Says most of us. Some of us came here with the original crew, but the reinforcements are mostly from Highguard.
A quick question, like, what has Jimbo missed? Does Jimbo need to go somewhere and do distant things? I don't want to be keeping Jimbo here long if we have to. If you guys wanted to escort us to where we need to go, Jimbo can go and do whatever he has to do very far away.
Yeah, maybe you should go check in with your people, Jimbo. He says, huh? Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. You gonna be okay, buddy?
No, thank you so much, Jimbo. You have been such a lifesaver, honestly.
All right.
So much work.
So he just sort of leaves the area, starts walking off. The other guys will say, just follow us. We'll bring you to Neil.
No, thank you so much.
All right. So the 5 of them, and I assume now Rogrick is gonna come as well, like come out of hiding.
Yeah.
All right. So the 5 of them start leading you through the tunnels on this side. I don't think...
As we're going, I'm gonna ask I'm going to ask them, be like, so how did you deal with the undead and the spirits and all that? Because, you know, we've been having a hard time, so I wondered, like, what have you been doing to get through it? Just swapping war stories and all that.
Says we, I mean, the initial underground areas just had some of the zombies, but we've been mostly staying away from the halls of Tarsus. We've lost some people over there. Mostly sticking to these tunnels. There's less stuff to be worried about here. But there have been a couple of really tough undead that made specters out of our people. Wraiths and such. He shivers a little.
I know, we fought them there. Very annoying.
So it seems like you guys were in the shit, and you came from the other side. Who knows what you saw over there?
Bodaps. Lots of Bodaps.
Says, I don't even know what that is. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, no, it's not. If you look at it, you die instantly.
Give me one moment to check something.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of the banshee. I was thinking of the whale. I'm like, wait, no, it's if they scream.
Alright. So he's leading you through the tunnels here. And you come to a new area. Just give me one moment to set up the map here. Just need like 2 minutes. Alright, so he leads you into one of the tunnels where you see there's a couple of tents and campfires set up. And as you come down the hall a bit, you put your tokens on the map here. So you're coming from this side. Those guys are in front. Oh, did not Save them? Well, let me grab them again then. So up ahead, as you approach, you would see several more bandits up there. Let's see, you got the archers with you. 2 archers. Or 3 archers. And the other bandit guy. And up ahead you would see Neil. Well, I guess you haven't seen in a bit. Talking to several other bandit guys. He would see the group approaching and immediately say, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And like the bandits around him would kind of draw their weapons. And the captain, who's in front, says, "We got word from one of our people that the Misfits want to talk. Apparently they've seen reason about Blackwater's betrayal." Neil seems a little skeptical. He says, "Oh, really? All right then. What do you want to talk about?"
Well, two things really. One of them is learning about Blackwater lying and backstabbing, but another one is a bit more delicate and is a bit more privileged information that I would rather be sharing with just you alone, not with every member of the Bloodhound in Chaur.
He crosses his arms. Says, "Yeah, I bet you want to get me alone."
You know, I'm not sure if you're flirting or just trying to be cautious.
That's my charm. He gives you a wink. He says, "Look, I'm not going to go alone with you right now. You just came over to our side and you've killed many of our people. Just tell me what you're going to tell me. Maybe we'll be friends."
Okay. So we've learnt that Blackwater backstabbed the Iron Tide and the Bloodhound and then blamed it them, and we were worried that he was going to do the same to us, considering he was so easily to do it to you. And we were wondering about the possibility of rediscussing negotiations and alliances with Bloodhound. There is something else, but like I said, that's very secretive information that we can't discuss with everyone. I'm sure you can understand.
Give me a persuasion check. Says, "From what I've heard, you people are still able to come and go in the Blackwater estate. So I'm assuming he still has or you still have his trust."
Yes, we do.
As well, maybe you could do something for us then to kind of prove your allegiance.
What would that be?
Says, "We need to get some of our people in there, and since they seem to trust you, maybe you could get their guards to be distracted while we come in and do some work." Says, "We could do the killing, you just have to be the distraction."
Who are you going to kill?
Says, "The guards, just so we can get inside. Once we're inside, we have to go look for Blackwater's piece. You know the one I'm talking about." He says, "The ring."
You give me. Hold on a moment. Give me 15 minutes. I'm going to
15
ritually
minutes.
cast the tiny hut. Yes. We need to have a private discussion, and I don't want people hearing, so I'm going to do a tiny hut.
He says, "No, you're not having a
Yeah.
private discussion. You just... Are you working with us or not? I thought you were kind of against Blackwater. Now you're having secret discussions?"
we came to have a negotiation to see about the possibility of working with you as Cithrall. Right now, I've got your word, and we don't know if Cithrall's on board with it. For all I know, you could be trying to stab Cithrall in the back. I don't know you from Adam.
He crosses his
So-
arms. Is anyone else
No matter
saying
how much-
anything?
I've sort of learned to let Oliver talk.
Alright. So Walnut kind of
I'm-
remains quiet.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Neil says, I'm giving you a lot of leeway here. You literally have the guy's cousin standing next to you.
Can you just wave?
What, Walnut?
He
Walnut's
says,
not his cousin.
not Walnut, you idiot. He says, the Damien over there.
Damien's at Blackwater? He hasn't mentioned it at... You didn't tell me. How outrageous.
I kind of just point to the ring.
Yes, it's lovely. I've got one just like it.
He says, so you're turning against your cousin then?
We've been tricked. We've been bamboozled.
Give me another
don't-
persuasion.
Persuasion.
Me or...
Or deception, actually. Give me a deception.
Oh. I mean.
Well, actually, you
my
can use
modifiers are
either.
the same.
Yeah, you can use
My
either.
yeah, the modifiers are the same.
Alright.
Oh wait, that's still 20.
So he's kind of eyeing you a little as you say this. He would say, why do you need private time to talk? Let's just talk. What do you have to say?
Like I said, we need to discuss things privately. Especially about this sensitive information that we need to discuss if we think this is an appropriate setting to discuss it, or if it is, we should wait until we are more, you would trust us more and we can have more alone time.
Give me another persuasion. He seems annoyed. He says, all right, discuss what you're going to discuss then.
Okay. Ritual cast Leomund's tiny hut.
Alright, so you take 10 minutes to cast the hut.
Yep.
As Neil seems annoyed, waiting for you.
Wait, I thought we were going to talk to Neil in the hut. Alright. Did I misinterpret?
Neil's not trusting us, it's just us talking to each other.
I think he wants to talk to you in private, you guys.
Oh! Oh my god, I was so misinterpreting that.
Yeah. So you put your
Neil's
hut
not-
up. Neil and the rest of them are outside. Although they're a little bit closer now.
Yeah, I got it.
So go ahead and place
so
your
here's the
hut.
thing. When I cast it, I'm gonna do it so that Neil can come in, but the bandits can't.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
That's the sorcerer. It's a tiefling.
Yeah, you see a guy from behind that looks like he might be some kind of magic user kind of peek out after you cast the hut. And then he just sort of walks back north out of view. So yeah, you're in the hut. No one can hear you. What do you want to do?
Can we get some light?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
this place should be lit up, and I guess you guys would have light still too.
The dome also would be lit inside, so.
There we go.
Yeah, Walnut would have his light spell.
Okay, so firstly, how do you all feel about what they're saying? Do you even want to agree to it? And then I've got a feeling to try and get to Cithrall, other than carving our way through all the bloodhounds, we're going to have to kind of manipulate both sides. Or
Yeah, but
just
the
the other
only way
around.
to gain their trust is to lose mercenaries. And my conscience
mean,
cannot handle that.
I mean, I suppose it depends. Do they just need us to get their people inside Blackwater's estate? Because we can do that without having to kill people.
still be directly responsible for it, though. I mean, we can just. I mean, Neil's right there.
Shock says, well, they're probably
Yeah.
suspicious as hell because we're in here talking and whispering behind their back.
And we've got to somehow manage to make it over to Neil, grab him, drag him into the hut without the other people getting at us. How's that going to work?
Well, they're all on guard, so if we attack, I'm not sure they'll be ready, but they'll definitely be half expecting it. I'd say there's a bunch of them out there. If we're gonna do some kind of attack, we should do it fast before more show up. If not, well, I don't know. I have no idea what you're playing at here, Oliver.
Yeah, magic can't get through, and neither can their physical objects. I think this is really the perfect chance if you want to strike.
He says, but remember,
Yeah, but then
there was that magic user back there. He might be able to do something.
again, like I said, I don't know if this works against teleporting and things like that. It could. They could get in. But then they are in this with us. They can't leave willingly either. If I keep the dome lit, the Iron Shadow people can't teleport in.
I'm ready to go.
So are we fighting? Is that what we're doing, Shock says?
Quick
Say the word, guys.
Damien, how likely do you think it is we can get your cousin to give us a bunch of mercenaries so that we can come back, follow this route, and attack here with them?
Unlikely as all hell. As the 9 hells. He
Okay.
barely wanted to send scouts.
And he's never given us mercenaries anytime we've asked before.
Because we're also not in the best terms with him now after that taking of prisoners. Plus, we don't even know if Neil would still be here if we came and left, or if we left and came back.
Let me see if I've got this. Let's see if this would work.
Melody says, "Well, I've got my my powers. We're all fully rested, but
Right.
I don't know what Neil
Yeah,
can do."
out of curiosity, with encode thoughts as a cantrip, can I do sending? Encode thoughts to Lyra the route we took, and then she can, in theory, if I tell her with encoding thoughts the route, hopefully she can bring some. See if she can bring town guards or bring mercenaries.
Well, I don't think you can sending through the hut, so you'd have to leave the hut first.
Yeah, that's.
But you
Yeah.
certainly could sending her if this hut wasn't up.
But can I entwine sending with encode thoughts?
What does encode thoughts do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Harry Potter spell.
Harry Potter stuff.
I don't think you could transfer it like that because that would be more long range and that's more specific, like 25-word message, right?
Yeah. Sending like 25 words. Yeah, I just didn't know.
Plus,
because
it says while
mental
concentrating, so I don't know. Sending isn't concentration.
stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, actually. Right, I'll ask everyone. I could do this, and I could do I could encode thoughts what we know about Blackwater, siphoning Bloodhand members, and plant it on Neil, and see what he thought to that. Or do we not want to do that? Then he's not going to get to see Citral either way, so there's no point really, is there?
Say we just strike.
Do we remember the way out in case this all goes tits up and we have to run?
Yeah, so you could retreat down the hallway right behind you. That would lead to a new area. Though they could pursue. But, yeah.
Okay. If you want to go, I would get everything ready to go so that we can come at them. Maybe with them on alert, but not ready for it. And it's up to you. Do you want me to drop the hut so that, or do you want me to keep the hut up so you've got somewhere to retreat into?
I think we keep the. I mean, you
I
have
think
the
this time we
crossbow.
go. No, we go all out.
I've
Yeah, you
got
have
the
the crossbow,
crossbow,
right?
so I'm not proficient, but I've got a crossbow.
Alright, I
Yeah,
think.
but then they can just leave,
Yeah, I
right?
think we keep the hut for one round.
That is a danger. If Neil doesn't think it's easy to get to us, he might just retreat.
Yeah.
And if we're stuck in here firing at him, then we're not going to catch him.
That's fine, but I can't do the hut in enough time that we'll be safe. It takes me a minute to cast this.
Yeah. No, we're all in. If we're going, we just go
Alright,
all in. Drop
if
the
we're
hut.
going, we
Yeah,
call it.
go all in.
Okay.
We're very well rested.
I'll say right before we decide to go, I'll bless a few people. But I want to wait until we're right when we're ready.
Well, that's a great idea. How many
Alright.
people you want?
Cool.
We can all try to bless the rest.
Yeah, so we could say, I mean, it would be, you could cast Bless before you start. It would just be down around for everyone.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
want to do it ahead of time because it's only a minute.
Alright.
So like 9 out of 10, right?
Well, we're over halfway through. Why don't we do a 10-minute break before we start this up?
Oh yeah.
3. Okay. Yeah, I can do 3. 3. Yeah. We're doing this. All right. Break time.
I do. Fuck.
What up?
One back.
What up?
Say here in chat if you're back. Alright. See where the other two are. Give them a little bit.
Plan on playing Helldivers later, Lou.
Probably. I was playing this morning.
Oh, I haven't played in 2 days. That stupid bug wishing is hard.
All the new weapons and stuff is out.
Oh yes, I logged in. I think it was last night before bed, just to get the new war bond. But I haven't seen it yet. Like I am a little broke on medals. I have like 19 medals.
I'm back. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give me one moment.
Good. The other oh.
Alright, so I think everyone's back. Right? Right. So what's the plan? You're attacking them?
We go ham, right, fellas? Did you know that ham stands for hard as a mother effer?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know that until like.
Yeah, I remember
last
reading
year.
something sometime. Yeah.
Alright, so I guess how are you starting this off? As they're all kind of just waiting out there.
Yeah.
All right, I have a grenade.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
Yes, I do.
I mean,
It's what is this? It's a necrotic grenade, 68 necrotic damage in a 15-foot radius.
But before we start, let's see.
This was
Myself,
given to me like a while ago. I've been holding on to it since like the Iron Tide.
What is this grenade? What are you talking
Oh, I
about?
remember we found it in that lair, that one guy. It was like a do not open potion, and then we ended up identifying it, and it's like a little grenade.
Do not open potion. What layer was this?
It was where we found the bag of holding on that one hobgoblin with the meat golems.
Or
he-
Stronghold, the Hadrox Library, I think it was called.
Oh. There's a grenade in there? I don't even remember that.
It was a do not open potion at the time.
And then when we identified it, it was a grenade. Basically a grenade.
Alright, let me look through my notes. Did they give
That's
you
how
any
I-
stats on it?
You said it's a 68 in the 15-foot radius. Necrotic damage.
Alright,
15-foot radius is pretty huge.
Alright, is that what you're doing? You're gonna throw that out?
When we're done with the blessing and everything.
yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna cast a blessing in there, then you're gonna throw this grenade and take it from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so go ahead and, well,
I'm gonna bless Damien, Shock, and myself.
alright, and set those for 9 instead of 10 in the override. When you put the bless marks on yourself, since it's gonna be a round down.
Alright.
9 and then minus
I'm
1.
gonna keep the hut up until after the grenades exploded.
Alright, so go ahead and mark where you're throwing the potion.
I don't know if the thing went through. The bless. It's not working. Let's see, it says that the 15-foot radius. Let me grab one of these things. It'll be the cube, right? 15-foot cube.
It'd be the 15-foot radius if I said it was a radius.
My bad. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. Right,
I got Oliver. I'm blessing Oliver and Melody. Big progress. Yeah.
No,
To the
I'd
left.
definitely say get Neil.
That works.
Trying to get as many as possible. Right there.
Alright, give me an attack roll. Ranged attack roll. D20 plus dex, because this is improvised.
Right, I don't get my proficiency bonus, right?
No.
So you do get Archer and Bless.
D20 plus. Alright, I do get my fighting style archery, so that's 2, dex 5, and blessed D4.
Isn't the 2 to damage, though?
No, it's due 2 to attack rolls. The braces of archery is 2 to damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fighting style's attack.
So... Okay. So you throw the potion out, and there is an explosion. So 68.
68, and this is necrotic damage, you said.
Alright, so that will kill these smaller guys. As they are just withered by the explosion of necrotic energy. The other guy down south gets to make a save. Con save. He would fail, so he would take 27. And Neil also get a con save. And he would make it. Oh, why is it whispering? Hang on.
Oliver, you're blessed as well. Try to put it on you, but
Okay. Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
I'll do it.
yeah. But, and then Melody's blessed.
Melody's blessed. All right.
And then I think Shock.
Everyone's blessed
Yeah,
between
pretty much
me and
except for my
Walnut.
Yeah.
All right. So Neil would make it. He would take 6. And he would say, "Another betrayal. Just kill him." Give me initiative rolls.
Initiative BP.
Nice.
Alright.
Could I have moved next to Roderick at that time, or no?
I've still got the HUD up, so there's nothing to worry about yet.
Because I would have liked to have.
You would have to move now if you want to move.
Alright, I'll just stay here.
But the first act is going to be Walnut. Oh, I think I have to roll for Melody and Shock.
Damn, nice rolls. On Chuck.
Alright, so Walnut, you go first. What are you gonna do?
I cast web.
You would know that you cannot cast through the hut.
Oh yeah, because the hut's still up. Yes, thank you, Lou. I do know that. Okay. So I step over and then I cast the web.
Alright, you cast web, go ahead and place it, and start concentrating.
Oh, is it concentrate? I am not doing web then. My bad. I concentrate on less.
Oh, alright. So I'm guessing you're not stepping out, so what are you doing?
Oh, right. Yeah, we're gonna step out. We're still gonna cast a spell. I am going to cast Vortex.
Alright, so as you step out, something strange happens. You see 3 runes on the floor light up. I need a dex save.
Yes. One,
Alright, so
3.
luckily you make all of them. And there is a bunch of explosions around you of fire.
Oh, I'm a badass.
So let's see. You take 8 damage, then 2 damage, then 4 damage as you dodge around from these explosions.
For some reason, I messed up my icon. Not supposed to help. We at 31.
Because of the HUD. Probably not clicking on your icon. Probably clicking on the hut.
I can take away the...
That should be at 31.
You should be able to click on yourself now. Alright, so you step out, there's a bunch of explosions from around you, which you dodge. What do you want to do? You can keep going.
Yeah, I just step out so I can cast a spell, and I'm gonna try to cast. Vortex.
Vortex Warp?
Yeah.
I can barely hear you. Who are you casting it on?
Neil.
Alright, where are you gonna Vortex Warp him?
I want him to put him behind us.
Alright, so he will try to resist that with a con save.
Yes. 18.
Excuse me.
Make it.
Ooh, he resists, and he is unmoved.
Unmoved. What a jerk. Okay, bonus action, Lucky goes.
Alright. Your Steel Defender is
Yep.
next. So he should be at 20.11. What's he doing?
He's rushing past Sunil to take care of some of the archers.
Alright, so go ahead and move him.
Let's see how he does. Oh. Yeah. And then that's as far as he can get, and so he'll actually attack Neil.
Alright, so he goes to attack Neil as he's rushing over. 15 will just hit,
Ooh, yay.
doing 10 force damage. And is that it?
That is it for me.
Okay, so that's you and the Steel Defender. The Archer over here is going to move here, fire at Walnut. Pew! Doing his multi-attack. Longbow shot, 22 is going to strike you.
Yes.
doing 11 piercing, and he's going to Archer's Eye that to do another D10. So 11 plus 5, so 16 damage. Second shot. Phew. Ooh, I think 19 hits you too.
Yeah, I can't shield it.
And I do need a concentration check on that first one for Bless.
Yeah, 1 second.
Mark you with concentration just so I get that reminder.
You haven't used your reaction. You could shield if you wanted.
It's not enough. I could. It's just not enough to get it to 19.
Oh,
That's
got
what
it,
I meant by saying that.
And then you're shot for another 9.
Okay, concentration is just con.
Yeah. So you need 2 concentration saves, which you make, luckily holding your Bless spell.
And then what was the last damage?
9 points.
9. Okay.
And he is looking very wounded at this point.
Yeah, I'm near death, baby.
Shock goes. He is going to see Walnut get shot up and go, Walnut, get back in. And he is going to, I guess, charge up to engage Neil. Attacking him with his longsword. Starting with the shield bash. Oh,
Damn.
crit. So he just runs right into Neil, full steam, doing 6 points and forcing a strength save. She will make, keeping his footing, and Shock is going to attempt a second shield bash. Actually, he's just going to swing because he knows Damien uses bows. Oh, but no, Shock or Neil dodges. Oliver.
Do we want the shield? Do we want the dome kept up, or do you want me to drop it?
I think we're gonna go ham, so.
Drop it. Okay, cool. Dome's gone.
Alright, as the dome falls, you see more runes light up. I need 2 dex saves from Damien. And Melody needs to give me 2, which I'll want to check her.
She's blessed.
Alright, Bless is a d4, so she fails the first one. That might make it. The DC on these is 12.
Let's fail one, pass one.
Did she use her d4s for both saves?
Yeah, she failed the first one, she made the second one. Alright, so you said you failed one and made one?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one, you said you failed. That would be 13 damage. The second one you made, so that would be 4 fire damage. And for her,
So a total of minus 17.
so she took 13 on that first blast. And 5 on the second. She looks wounded. Alright. So, yeah, so you dropped it. Go ahead, Oliver. What else?
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. We're going to try this.
Oh, and
Bonus action unsettle.
you are below 1/4 Walnut, so you would be at badly wounded.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just because they can't see your health.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus action unsettling word on Neil. He needs to make a wisdom save for a whole person.
Alright, so you unsettling words him and attempt a hold person. So minus D. Ooh,
Fuck's
minus
sake,
1.
-1.
Alright. So he needs to roll a what? What's your DC?
It needs to be 16.
Alright, wisdom save. Yeah, he would make that. So he unfortunately resists the hold person. Anything else?
No, I'm not. No, that's everything. That was bonus action. Yeah.
Alright, so the bandit captain is going to rush up to you. Say, I'll pay you for that. He's going to do his scimitar. 17, I believe, strikes you.
Yes.
Slashing you for 6. Second scimitar attack. Miss, and then a dagger stab. Will miss as well, as he just stabs and flails a bunch. Melody is going to go into damage control. She's going to
My
cast.
grandma hit harder than you.
She's going to cast Aura Vitality. Doing a 30-foot radius of holy energy. And she is going to send some healing to Walnut as a bonus action. So Walnut, you would gain 6. She is now concentrating. She is also going to move back and yell, Shaw, keep the archers off me. Get behind Roderick. And she'll say, if you want healing, stay in the light. The archer goes. He is going to... He's going to move down here. Fire up at Walnut, hoping to take him out of the equation. Seeing he's badly wounded and concentrating.
I am.
So he does a longbow shot. 16.
That I shield.
Alright, so you throw up your hand as the arrow comes in and deflect it with shield. Go ahead and spend your reaction and a spell.
Yeah. What's the reaction one again?
That is the
Oh.
yeah, like the circle with the
With it, yeah.
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
We've gotta
okay,
get-
cool.
We've got to get you some better armor.
And he's going to take a second shot. 20 will strike you.
Yeah.
So he does 10, and he's going to Archer's Eye that for another
Ooh, that-
D10.
Be bad.
Oh, only 2 though, so 12. Which, I think that takes you out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it puts me right at 0.
Oh, but
exactly
wait.
0.
I forgot, Melody has a reaction for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, there's more.
So she uses her reaction to Paler's protection, preventing
Oh,
10.
10.
So you
I'm
take
gonna
2.
Go down 2. So that's not a number. I'm at 10.
So you're still in it.
Okay.
She says, get to safety, Walnut. And that's it for her. Well, that's it for the archer. Damien.
I'm going to give this guy an oppie. Move here.
He will take it. It misses.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 here. I'll use one free hand and toss my net over Neil.
Alright, so you toss your net at Neil.
Alright, so my net is... I need my fighting style, archery, and my bless. And I toss my net. Oh, I crit him with the net.
You've crit him with the net. Do you have the net description?
The net doesn't actually do any damage, and I don't think so. Here, let me just copy paste it from the internet. A large or smaller creature. Here, just gonna copy paste it.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I can use my second attack to shoot him.
Alright, so you fire at Neil.
Ooh, advantage. 15.
15 will just barely strike him.
Is that blessed?
Oh, I took off blessed by accident. Oops. Yeah, I got a D4 on top of it too. But 15 hits, so.
Alright, so he's going to use his reaction to attempt to deflect. Because he is a monk, technically.
Oh.
So he is gonna use his key point to turn that back on you. So I think this is an attack roll for him. Yeah, I think it's
Which will be
Dex.
disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. He's got the net on him. Yeah, he'll try it. Why not? So disadvantage.
And I'm not that hard to hit.
Oh, but he rolls a 1. So yeah, that would miss you.
Alright, I'll action surge.
Okay.
Ooh. And I will shoot him again.
Alright.
For 1 advantage. I will superiority die to add a D8
Okay.
to that. Superiority die, precision. D8. 15.
That will just hit him. So 19 damage.
Then number 2. Or 18.
Yeah, that is gonna strike. Okay. For 23.
Then I'll just bonus action second wind and end my turn.
Alright. Roderick.
I am just going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Who?
Neil.
Okay. So he has some cover, unless you ignore cover.
I do not. I would say when moving, ear help.
No, you'd
Or would
have
it be the same?
Shock's kind of in the way from anything coming in this direction. You have to be south of him. Like over here or something.
Okay, got it. So like near south. So yeah, I'll just stay over here then. I'll just shoot from here.
Yeah, he has light cover, so +2 to his AC.
Advantage there. I'm blessed. That 22.
That will strike. So he takes 10. He's looking pretty wounded.
And then I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Walnut.
Alright.
That'll just make an extra 7. I don't know why it always adds that. I guess it's technically an attack. Macros. So 7.
Alright, so you gave him 7 and anything else?
No, that'll be it. I'll still stand in front of Melody.
Alright, so the archer here is going to move down this way. Fire at Blackwater. I see him 17 will hit you. Doing 5 piercing.
Okay.
Second attack. Yeah, that's going to hit you too. Doing another 11 plus the archer's eye for another 5, so 16. So a total of 21 damage. So he shoots you twice, ending his turn. The mage guy is going to finally come out and start chanting. He is going to cast a fireball, hitting the back of the party and his own guy. So I need dex saves. DC on this is... it's, what is it, 14? DC is, yeah, 14. So if you made it, you take 12. If you fail it, you take 25 fire.
Let's go away.
Melody is dying.
And then a con save for that too.
Her field is down. Unfortunately. She loses concentration and drops her healing. Let's see. Roderick, you made it. Walnut, you made it. Damien, did you make it?
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Did you make the fireball saving throw?
Oh, I didn't see the radius, my bad.
Yeah, basically everyone in the back here. So everyone but Shock. Oh, his own guy has to make it too. It's like, oh, you stupid wizard. As he tries to dive out of the way, and he does, so he takes 12.
So I only take 12 because I made it.
Yeah, so you take 12 fire. That is it for the mage. Neil is going to... so what does he have to do to get out of this? He has to make a strengths check.
Okay, I can copy paste it again. Copy paste.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna try the strength check, I think. He's actually fairly strong. Alright, so he pulls the net off himself. Son of a bitch. And he is going to give...
action though.
Yeah, he's going to give Shock an Oppie as he tries to back off. Which Shock will shield bash him. Which will strike. Doing another 5 bludgeoning. And he has to make a save. She makes, or wait.
He failed.
Oh no, he fell. So he is knocked prone as he's backing off. So you can only go, let's see, he's going to keep crawling. So that's 10, 20, 30, and 40. He's going to go to there. Basically, he's prone now.
And does the steel defender get an Oppie?
Yeah,
Sure, if he wants to take one.
I do.
Yeah, 19 is going to hit. For another 7 force. Okay. And Neil is badly wounded. He says, get him! That's it for him. New round, Walnut.
Let's see. This is not a good.
Shock says, save Melody!
Yeah, that is the play. So we're
And
gonna
then
do
spread out.
healing. Yeah, after that healing word.
Alright, so you hit her with a healing word, giving her 10. She is exhausted, but at least no longer dying. She says, thank you.
That's my action, my move. Can you do 2 spells if one of them's a bonus?
Only if one of them is a cantrip.
Ah, that's what it is. Cantrip. Okay, okay.
Yeah. If you do a bonus action spell, one of the spells has to have been a cantrip.
Yeah. Right.
If you have 2 actions, you can just cast 2 spells.
Gotcha. Okay. And then sorry, I moved, I actioned, and then bonus for Lucky to go for the archers. He goes there. He attacks that one.
Okay. So 22 will strike that one, doing 6 force. Okay, anything else?
That'll be it.
Alright, so this archer goes. He saw you heal Melody. I think he's gonna come over here and take a shot at you, trying to take you out. Pew. Oh, but misses. Second shot. Pew. That's gonna get you. 22. It's just probably gonna drop you.
Yeah.
He's gonna archer's eye that. Not that great. Melody is gonna try to prevent it with her reaction. Oh, and she does. So you take no damage as she
Wow.
throws her hand up and says, "I have you." Kind of down, feeling crappy, but protected you from that hit. That is it for him. Shock goes. He says, "How dare you fire at my people?" But I think he's. Does he want to
Roderick
go
would yell
for?
for him to get Neil.
Yeah, he's the second in command to get him.
Yeah.
That
We
wizard.
can focus on the archers and the wizard.
Alright, he's gonna take his orders and rush at Neil, who's kind of crawling away, slashing at him. 20 will strike, cutting him for 7. And second attack. Sword. 17 will strike again, doing another 7. Alright, Neil is still up, but just barely. Oliver.
Which is a bigger problem, the wizard or the archers?
Wizard.
Very cool.
I mean, the archers are bad too, but if he does a big AoE spell, that's in it.
Okay, we do this. I am going to keep silence on him. It's 20
Alright. Go ahead and place it.
That is going to go. No, I want this. Come on. Yeah. That will go. No, too far over. There.
Okay, so you drop a silence in that area.
And then bonus action. I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Melody.
Alright. Melody is inspired.
And I will move. But I am concentrating on the. No, I won't. I'll stay where I'm at. No, I won't. I will move. I will move. There we are. I will move. So I will go.
Alright, the bandit captain goes.
How bad does he look after the grenade and the fireball?
This guy, he's wounded. Sorry, I should have marked him. He's below half. So he's not looking great. He's gonna run up this way. Engage the 3 of you. First he's gonna slash at Walnut. Ha!
Oh, he gets me.
He
This
got
might be
you.
it.
Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs.
So you spend your reaction and a first
Okay.
level spell.
I will give advantage to Roderick.
Alright. 18 will still hit.
Yeah, even I can't even shield it. Yeah.
So you are struck for 6 slashing, which I think puts you down.
Yep.
Alright, so which
AC
blesses are
probably
gone?
fine.
Mine, Oliver's, and Melody's.
Okay. He is then going to turn towards Melody and slash at her with advantage. Ooh, crit. Ha! Doing 7, not the most impressive hit. Then he's going to dagger stab her, because she's still prone. That would be advantage. Yeah, 18's going to hit her, which will put her unconscious again. Yeah. Well, not unconscious, dying. So she is dying. Gets another level of exhaustion. And that is it for that guy. Melody, that's the death save. Okay. The archer down here is going to... He's going to give your guy an oppie. David.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
That will miss, and he's going to fire at Lord Blackwater. Miss on the first. 22 is going to hit, though. To 9, and that is it for him. Damien.
Alright. I'm left at 1 HP. Let's see here. How much movement is this? Just enough. Really. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my longbow in one hand, draw my rapier, and stab down at what's his face?
Neil.
Neo.
Okay.
I'll precision that, I guess.
Alright, 12. You need a 3 or higher.
Alright, hold on. Precision tech. -1 superiority die. 8.
Alright, so yeah, you would strike.
5 piercing. And then I'll do it one more time.
5 piercing would put him to dying.
Oh. Okay. Then I don't want to do it again. I drop my rapier. Then I still have my bow in my other hand. I'll shoot the mage.
Alright, you fire at the mage.
Does a 17 hit?
As a reaction, he casts shield. Knocks it away.
Is it?
He's in silence. Oh yeah, if it's rebel, he's in silence.
It's not verbal, I don't think. Let me double check that.
Shields, verbal, and somatic.
Is it?
Yeah, I have it. It's verbal and somatic.
Alright.
Yeah.
So then he would not be able to cast that and would be hit. So he takes, yeah, 23, which would wound him.
And I'll add a trip attack on that as well, just for extra damage since I'm literally 1 HP, so might as well.
Yeah.
Trip. This for 1d8. 2 extra damage and DC 13 strength save.
Alright. So strength save. Oh, he would fail and be knocked prone. Anything else?
That's all I can do, I believe.
Alright. So he did not spend his reaction. Roderick.
I'll hold my bow in one hand. Pull out my rapier. And I'll stab this guy with the advantage from
With the flank? Or wait, you don't have.
The silvery barbs.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, and I guess I'll before that I'll bonus action, healing word, walnut.
Ooh, nice.
And that way I can't get the flank.
Okay.
I'm alive.
That broke.
Alright, so you heal him for 4.
Yep.
And 22 will strike. Yeah, that would strike anyway.
12.
Or 12. Okay. So he is badly wounded. That it for you?
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay, so the archer goes. He's gonna move here. But your guy already took his Oppie, right? You didn't mark him as doing his Oppie, but I think he used his reaction already. Walnut. Because he attacked this
sorry,
guy.
Yeah, 'cause he rolled the 9.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was yeah.
Okay, so
I'd already
he's
used my
gonna
up. Yeah.
move here and fire at Damien.
Let me put that up. There we go.
13
He's
would
on-
miss, but he's gonna Archer's Eye.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
15, that would just hit,
Yeah.
I'm down.
which downs you. He's gonna spin around and put his second shot over at.
Oh, it's not that one. It's
I think he's gonna fire at Walnut. Just light cover, so AC 15.
With disadvantage.
Why is
Walnut
it
was
disadvantage? Is he prone? Oh. Alright,
Because I
well
got
then,
him back up.
never
Oh, yeah, it was
mind.
unconscious, yeah.
If he's prone, and he has a level of exhaustion now.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
So if he's prone, then I think he's gonna shoot at you, Rogrick. Although you would have cover from the Sentinel thing. Oh, luckily that will miss. The mage goes. He is going to stand up and make an intelligence check about something. Which he makes. And he is gonna move north 15 feet to here. At which point he will. Can only see a couple of you. What spells does he have left? I think that's a touch spell. Yeah, I think he's just gonna fire some magic missiles at Shock. Who takes 9 points. Pew, pew, pew. That's it for him. Neil is dying. New round, Walnut. So you're prone, but you've been brought back from the brink.
So he's almost dead, but he's still.
He's below a quarter health, but he's still fighting.
Oh. God, sure what the fuck to do. This is quite the pickle.
Melody's
You
dying.
deal with the bandit. You deal with the bandit guy. I can deal with Melody when it comes to me.
Okay. Then I will just do 2 shots with disadvantage because I can't afford to take the oppie.
Alright, so you
So we're
stand
gonna-
up and fire at the guy close range.
Yeah. So, oops. That's not what it's.
First one and actually second one will both strike him.
Oh, thank God.
So that would take him down. Ugh. As you just shoot him in the chest twice with your
If you
crossbow.
have
Does
you
he
have
need
healing
both?
word, it's a bonus action.
Also, does he need both to take him down, or just the first one?
I mean, technically, you say he was shooting both
Yeah,
of them
no,
at the
I shot him
guy.
twice.
That's what.
I mean, you're right.
But yeah, if you
no,
spread them out, the first one
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
actually killed him. But
Yeah,
yeah, if you
yeah.
roll twice before, like, yeah. So I just assume he shot. He was like, pop, 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 and just shot
Yeah,
him
yeah.
a bunch. So yeah, he would be
then-
down, and he would have a death save fail with the second shot.
And then, as a bonus action, I gotta do. Oh, I know the. 1 second. Ruler. Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step 2 here. Oops.
Alright, so you get around the corner.
Yeah.
What about your
Man.
steel defender?
He will move over to here, but he's just dodging.
Alright, dodging. The archer is gonna move around the corner and fire up at Shock. Ugh. Shoots him once for 6. Second shot. Yeah, 21 will strike again. He's gonna archer eye this. Doing an extra 2, so 8 points of damage, which will wound Shock. Ah, damn it. He yells. For his turn... Oh, he's got choices to make. His buddy's down. But he's got a wizard he could try to engage. And 3 archers. He's gonna say, can someone help Damien? And then...
No one will hear him.
True, he is in the silence. So he's just gonna charge the wizard. He's more afraid of him than the archers. He's gonna go on your knees, nerd. Shield bash. Ugh. Wizard is suddenly smacked in the face with a shield for 5, putting him to badly wounded. And makes a strength save. Nope, he is knocked prone, and Shock is going to slash with a second attack with advantage. Hits him.
Ah, what a
You
man.
need it, baby. Let's go.
And the wizard is dying. Alright, that is it for him. Oliver.
All right. I will. Yeah, we'll move down here. Drop concentration on silence. That goes away. I will cast Healing Word as my bonus action on Melody.
Alright, so she is brought back from the brink once more.
Then.
How much does she gain? 9. Okay.
9. She's also got a bardic inspiration for if she wants to use it for when she heals or does damage
Yeah.
with a spell.
Okay. Then this guy. I will fire an Eldritch Blast at. And we'll find another one because I don't think it's gonna.
So
one hit
who did you shoot at?
this archer over here.
You said this guy? Okay, so you
Yeah, that
blast him for 5. Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
then
else?
I will movement and
Alright.
that's it.
Bandit Captain is dying. Melody is going to stay down, kind of crawling back this way a little.
Tell her to help Damien if she can.
So she can try to heal Damien. He's kind of in a precarious situation. Yeah, sure. She'll cast Healing Word. Oh, she doesn't have Healing Word. Ooh, that's right. She only has Cure Wounds. Well, she can't do that then. She's gonna Cure Wounds herself. Try to get over to Damien later. And she'll use the D8 from your... What's it called? That's a D8, right? Your Bardic? Or is it D6?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
D8.
D8. So she would gain 13, feeling much better. No longer wounded. And she'll stay prone for now, ending her turn. The archer... is gonna give your guy an oppie, David.
Let's do it.
So he spends the reaction. Yep, that'll blast him for 5. He's gonna take a shot at you.
Oh, Dick, stop it.
Stop it! Phew. Oh, but he missed you. Second
Thank God.
shot. Well, I think he's gonna use his last archer's eye on that because he knows he's close.
Okay.
So that will hit you. That
Oh, what
definitely
does that
hits you.
archer I do then?
He can add 1d10 to the roll or the damage with Archer's Eye as a
okay,
bonus
okay.
action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
He gets
So he hits
Go
you
back
for 7, putting you to 2 levels of exhaustion. Then he's going to fire at Oliver. His second shot. Pew! 17 just misses
Nope.
you. And he already used his Archer's Eye, so he can't use it again. Damien, I need you to whisper me a death save.
On it. To
And there's no negative, David, so you just be at 0.
Yeah.
uh,
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how to increase my exhaustion.
You just mouse over the radioactive sign and press 2.
Oh.
You can do that for any of the symbols. You can put numbers on them. Like, yeah, well, you have to open the menu. In the menu, you do it.
Oh, that's this thing is like I'm not familiar enough, so I struggle to try to find.
So if you press the, like, lens button, like, if you
Yeah,
highlight your
no.
token,
Yeah, just there's so many symbols.
it's on the 4th row. Or 5th row. You kind
There it
of
is.
mouse
Okay.
over it and just
Yeah,
press
I see
2.
it now.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead, Damien. What are you doing?
before I press the button, do I get blessed to these rolls or no?
No, no, bless is down for everybody.
Oh,
He has
no,
my
just
bless.
never mind. Yeah,
so yeah, you would get a d4 for bless because it is a save.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so you know what you got. Roderick.
I am. Guess I'm gonna use my bonus action steady aim.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Alright, so as he's firing up at your allies, you fire down at him. Yeah, 23 will strike. Doing 16. Now kind of turns towards you, getting ready to fire back. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alright, the archer here is going to fire up at Shock some more. Pew! Oh, crits him. He is going to archer eye this to double the d10. So 12 plus 2d10. 19. To Shock, who is now badly wounded. Ah! Might not survive this one. And he takes a second shot at him. Oh, but luckily his shield catches it. The mage is down and dying. Neil is down. And oh, Neil dies. Ugh. New round, Walnut.
All right. Do I need to do death saves?
Yes.
condition?
So
Okay.
you whisper me a death save.
Okay. I don't know. Did I do this? So GM roll, and it's a D10,
D20.
D20.
And if you roll 10 or over, you make it. If you roll 9 or under, you fail it. So you know what you got. The reason I whisper is so people don't know how you're doing unless they can assess you.
Oh, I like it. I love
Yeah.
it.
So no one ever knows. If you're down, you could be like a second away from death.
Okay.
All right, so your Steel Defender acts on its own. So what's it going to do?
Yeah, what I want him to do is I want him to run over here, or run to here, pick him up, and then try to move him closer to someone who can heal him.
So you could grab him and drag him, but when you're dragging, it's at half speed, and grabbing would take your action.
Okay, so I will. Okay, so gotcha. Okay, so let's do
It's like
this.
basically grappling him and like dragging him across the floor at half speed.
I have a potion at my belt if that changes anything.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. That's even better because then,
So
yes,
you
it does.
rush over and administer the potion.
Yes.
All right.
My own potion is 44 plus 4.
Greater healing.
4d4 plus 4.
Damn.
Great roll.
All right, so you are at 19.
And that's another. And that 19, yeah.
Unfortunately, still prone though. Anything else?
And then that was it for me.
See, prone.
So the archer, seeing this, is going to draw his short sword, come over to you, go stabby stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
15
Barely hit.
strike, doing 5, and then 20 will strike, doing 7. So luckily you are still up, taking a total of 13 damage, but you're not looking good. And that's it for him. Shock is gonna, you son of a bitch. He's gonna rush over here. Shield bash. Ooh, yeah. Runs right into the guy as he's stabbing at you.
Nice.
Another 5. Those ones. So he hits the guy for 5. We'll have to make a strength save. Which he will make, keeping his footing. He'll do another shield bash. Which will strike again for 6. And another strength save. Oh no, this guy is he's keeping his footing, he's strong. Oliver.
Okay. Healing word, walnut,
Nice.
bonus action. 6.
Alright, so Walnut, you are once again brought back from the brink, no longer dying.
Keep on stacking those exhaustion
Okay.
rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys,
Yeah, this is
guys, this isn't feeling good. Just like arrows sticking out of you. Like, ugh. I think he got me in the tendon. I'm limping.
I could have been an adventure until I took a knee.
Yeah,
The
took an
knee.
arrow to the knee. I'm at half speed now.
Out of curiosity, these archers, are they wearing, like, metal armor?
Studded leather. They're like
No,
basically
so not-
basically ranger armor. So no, they're not metal.
Okay, cool, so I can't do that.
Their short swords are metal, but only one of them has that drawn right now.
Yeah,
None of
but
these
they
guys
can
are
drop
wearing
that,
or metal armor.
Okay. Okay. Alright, 2 of them are gonna have to make wisdom saves. I'll go for the one by Shock and the one down here.
Okay, what are you casting?
Old person. 3rd level.
You would have to do them within 30 feet of each other if you're doing multi-people. So you could do these two, but you couldn't do like across the... Or you could do these two.
Yeah, it must be within 30 feet of each other. Okay, cool. I will do that one by Shock and Damien, and then this one down here.
Alright, so the one by Shock. Try to wisdom save. 15?
Oh, 16.
Alright, so he fails, becoming paralyzed. Second guy. Wisdom. Fails and becomes paralyzed.
Cool.
Alright,
And I'm gonna run back up, and the rest of my movement. There we are.
alright, so you're
Me done.
concentrating. That's you done. Bandit captain. Oh, he gets back up. He stands up, just all bloody. Not yet, he says, and he is gonna stab down at Melody. Because he has advantage on her. Scimitar. So she rolls to the side, dodging. 15? Yep, that would strike her. So she takes 6. And then a dagger stab. 18 would strike, doing another 4. So she is wounded again. Ah! This guy's just stabbing at her. That is it for him. Where is it? This one. And she spent her music note already. Where's the music notes? There it is. Melody is gonna stand up now. And she is gonna yell, down! And she tries to hit him with a sacred flame. Not the best roll, but he does not have a lot of health. So he'll try to dodge. Oh, and he does. He jumps to the side and smiles. That's it for her. The archer, seeing what you just did to his buddies, is going to fire at you. Pew pew. So, luckily, he is out of archer eyes. Nope. Damien.
Since this guy's paralyzed, can he take reactions?
No.
Alright, so I'm just gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at these two, can I tell which one's the most wounded?
Both of them
They're
look
both
slightly tired. You can't.
Would yell before you shoot to shoot the alive one, the one who can still shoot.
Yeah,
us.
there's.
Oh,
yeah,
this one?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The one who's firing at Oliver.
Alright, I will do that.
Hit the one that's there.
Let's see. Boom.
So 16 would strike him. Just barely. Doing 20, which
Oh,
would wound him.
I'm still GM rolling these. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Public.
Ugh.
And then number 2, I will use my last superiority die to make that hit.
Okay.
And that will be 18 plus 5.
Alright, so he is badly wounded. Anything else?
I guess I will end my turn. I'll fall back prone.
Alright. Rogrick, with your perception, you think you hear reinforcements coming from the north. You don't see them yet, though. It's your turn.
I'll call that out to everybody that I think there's reinforcements. Then yeah, I'll hold my short bow in one hand. I'll pull out the rapier. I'll get behind this guy and I'll attack him.
Alright. Stab him with flank. Yeah, 24 would strike, and that's gonna bring him down.
Oh, I included flank in my macro now.
Oh, okay. So 22. So he is dying.
Oh, that's such a good idea. I should have had that.
And then I will move over here to this guy.
Okay, rush up on him. Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Alright, the archer goes, but
Wait,
is...
sorry. Actually, I'll use my bonus action to use the Harvest to Divine Power and get a spell slot back.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. So you harness divine power, getting that slot back. And that's it for you. The archer would be paralyzed, but would try to break it at the end of his turn. Oh, and he would. Ugh,
Wow.
He shakes it off.
How close is he? 'Cause I'm going to see if I can still rebarbs it if he's within. Yeah, he is, so still rebarbs.
Alright, so you attempt a silvery barbs. Go ahead and
And
link it.
Roderick gets advantage. Okay.
So he will re-roll. You spend your reaction and the spell. Oh, so he is still stuck. The mage still down. Neil is dead, so I'll remove him. Walnut, new round. You as well start to hear guys coming from far off at the north. You're not sure how much time you have till they get here.
Alright, go here. We'll shoot this guy first.
Alright, you have advantage because he's held. There's still a guy who's up who's not held.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's shoot the guy not held first. Yeah.
Alright, so you fire down. Yeah, 24 will strike him. For
Yeah.
8, which will put him to dying. Oh.
And then the other guy.
Alright, advantage on this shot. 23, yeah, that'll hit him.
Is it,
Doing
like,
10.
is it a crit because it's paralyzed? Or is
No, that's only if you're next to them. It's only a melee.
Ah!
Still
Oh.
advantage, but no auto crit. Alright, what about your steel defender?
He'll step right there and he'll attack that guy.
Okay.
he crits.
That would auto crit and crit normal. Doing 14. Alright, anything else?
That is it.
The archer goes and will attempt a wisdom save, which will fail. Shock goes He's going to attack this guy with longsword. 25 strikes, and that will auto crit, so an extra d8. 10 points. The second attack. Longsword strikes again. Another 12 plus d8. Oh, look at that. 20 damage. That would wound him. Ugh. That is it for Shock Oliver.
Alright, cool. Oliver is going to do this. Yeah. I need to see. Okay. Oliver's going to tell Shock to go through all of Neil's pockets and grab everything he can. Then action.
Rob the dead guy.
Just
Well,
stick his
Neil's
body in the
beyond
bag of
the
holding.
Neil's beyond like saving, right? We can't like do anything to save him, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
died.
Outside
Alright,
of
cool.
like magic, like Rave's dead or something. But
Right, cool.
we're not.
Does that tent look more like what Neil's tent would be?
I mean, it's the biggest tent, maybe. He's,
Cool.
you know, the guy
Alright,
in
cool.
charge.
Yep, so that's that, alright. I'm planning on ransacking that, grabbing every paperwork, everything important I can find before we fuck out of here. But yeah, that's me.
Alright, the bandit captain is going to death save. Oh, he dies. Ugh. Melody is going to kind of limp this way. She is at half speed, so 15. Then she will... What does she have left? Not too much. She's got a first level. Well, she's got a bunch of second level. She's gonna do a... Oh, she can't, because that's, yeah, that's touch. Alright, she's just gonna dash for now. 10, 15, 20. Sorry, 15. So she get to here, ending her turn. The archer is going to death save. Oh, he gets back up. Wow, rolling 20s. He is gonna turn towards you, Roderick, and try to stab you. 20, I believe, will hit you. Doing 8 piercing, and second attack. 17 will hit you as well for another 10. Ouch. And that is it for him. Damien.
I'll stand back up. The guy that attacked Roderick, he's standing, right?
Yeah, he's he rolled a nat 20, so you figure he's like on the brink of death. He's just bleeding and just
Right, I'll
managed
just
to get himself up. Alright, yeah, that will hit. He goes back down. Ugh.
And this guy that's wounded. I'll use my second attack on him. Second attack. 23 or 24.
Yeah, that will strike. Doing 18, which will put him to near death.
And I will move here next Oliver.
Alright, you run up that way. Roderick.
I'm going to run over here and attack this guy with my rapier.
Alright, stab at the held guy. Yeah, 16 will just hit him.
Okay, so that'll crit then. So 8 plus 3, and then D6. So 28.
Wow.
Alright.
Damn.
He is wounded from the attack. Oh. But still held. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alright, the archer will try to break the effect with a wisdom save again. Which he gets this time. Unless you want to spend another first level.
Not again. Not again. I'm running out of spell slot.
Okay. So he comes out of his enchantment. That's it for him. Mage. Oh, Mage finally dies. Ugh. New round, Walnut.
Shoot that guy twice.
Alright.
Or, well, once.
You crossbow him. 14. Oh, he's barely alive, but he's still up.
Okay, now he gets the second shot.
And that will hit, most likely, yep, bring him down. Anything else?
That's start moving that way. That's the exit, right? I didn't go the wrong direction.
I mean, that's the way you came from, so that's a known exit. There could be other
Okay.
ones in the area, but yeah,
For sure.
that's
Okay.
definitely the way you came from.
All right. And then bonus action, he will attack him.
Alright, so Steel Defender, yeah, that will strike. And he crits, so another D8. So 10 points. Alright, that guy is still standing, but not looking good. Archer is going to make a save. Wisdom, which will fail. Shock is just going to try to take him out. Ooh. Yep, 22.
Remember to go through his pockets, Niels.
Alright, so that will almost kill him. Second attack. Yeah, it's going to bring him down. And at this point, I think everyone is down. All the enemies, I mean. So we can drop out of rounds, but you definitely hear someone or some group coming from the north. Shock will quickly start searching Neil and say, I don't know what I should take on him.
Any paperwork, anything.
Do you just want me to stuff the body in the bag of holding?
He says, go ahead, open it up.
All right.
Idea.
Yeah, we're throwing his body in there.
How much weight is in
He
your
doesn't
bag?
weigh only 100 pounds.
Okay.
106.
So you put Neil's body in there. Shock says, well, we can, I guess, search him later. If you look
I will
in...
go through Niels' tent.
Okay. I assume you're not taking too much time, so you get one chance at this. Give me a perception check. Or investigation.
Okay.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes. Not gonna use it. Perception. Did you say perception or
Well,
investigation?
does the group want to like take more time and maybe engage reinforcements, or are you just trying to get out of here?
I think
Yeah,
I say we get out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
So yeah.
out of it,
So yeah, then it would be perception or investigation for the tent.
we'll do investigation for the tent.
Alright, 26. So yeah, you find some paperwork, looks like, not paperwork, but like letters from Cithril. And you would find, looks like a bunch of gold. Kind of hidden under some of his blankets, a little sack.
Wow.
Okay, grabbing all of it.
And
How much does Neil's body weigh for the bag of holding?
it's probably like 250 with his gear.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all you find. Letters from Cithril and 220 gold.
Alright, we bunk.
Okay.
Alright, anything else you're doing before you leave the area?
I make sure to grab all
I'd like
these dead archers.
I'd like to go and grab anything off the mages or any of the other people's bodies, like just fill them and then just like, yeah, okay, that's paperwork. Go.
So
we're pushing our luck.
you probably wouldn't have time. Someone else could probably search the mage if
Oh,
they wanted to.
Yeah, I can do it since I was right next to him.
Okay.
Alright, so he would have a couple of things.
I don't know, like, how hard would it be to just slash the quivers off these guys' arrows and take them?
I mean, you could just take their arrows quickly. So he would have 2 scrolls and 150 Maho of arcane components on him. The mage.
Unknown scroll, X2,
Alright.
and 150 arcane, right?
And at this point, we'll say you're retreating, and we are over time. So let's do MVP votes. We'll see if you get chased next game. So unfortunately, a couple of you are at half speed.
How many arrows was I able to take off these guys?
I'll say 15.
Alright. I know Roderick uses arrows. Would you like these arrows, Roderick?
How many did I shoot to? I'm still honestly fine.
I have 60 on me, so I'm taking these then.
Damn it,
You're
David.
good.
Damn it,
I
David.
don't
Yeah.
really use
Yeah,
that name.
I don't know how to message in this game. I wish I could
Sure.
just right-click your name.
It's just this without the parentheses. So /W space GM space the message. Like /whisper basically. And then GM, then the message that you're whispering me. You can test it out.
GM name is your name? Or just
If
you?
you do /GM, it'll whisper GMs, or you can type in a specific player's name.
Oh,
okay.
can you do
Okay.
/GM? Is that a thing?
/W. Oh, no, sorry. /W space GM, and it would whisper any GMs
Yeah.
in the game.
Which would
So
be
if
just
you
me.
had multiple in the game, it
Yeah.
would whisper all of them.
Then the third thing is who you're voting for. So /W space GM space who you're voting for.
Yeah, what a nail biter.
Did that
guys.
work?
Yeah,
But
I
you
got that.
could
Okay.
specifically do
Alright.
it like you could also do like that to whisper like a player.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically the second word is who you're whispering, but GM will whisper just the GM.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I got everyone.
That was, yeah.
I think Oliver with 2 votes for MVP. Which is well earned. That whole person was definitely clutch.
For real.
And,
Hi.
yeah, good
Job,
job, everyone.
guys.
Nail biter, fellas, nail biter.
Yeah, I thought last game was rough. But
You did put the gold on your character sheet, right, Oliver?
No, I haven't put it on my sheet, but I've like made a note of it. I'm gonna dish it out when we get away.
Okay, because I
I'm
was
gonna
going to put it on the party
thing.
sheet.
Yeah, no, put it in the party sheet because I've got a note, but I was gonna give it to that anyway, or dish it out. Depends what we want to do.
Did someone take the scrolls and the arcane components?
Yes, I already added them into the bag of holding.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
What's
gonna
your
take.
defender's strength score? Walnut.
oh, sorry, what was that?
What's his strength score?
The Steel Defender?
Correct.
I think it's 16. Let me bounce it back in. But I'm pretty sure it's 16. Where are you, bitch? 14, actually. His strength is 14. The Steel Defender.
Then we could probably next time have the Steel Defender carry Melody, and probably between Jock and Damien, we could probably carry you to speed it up, since you guys are.
Oh, yeah. What an idea. Have my Steel Defender carry me. I mean, he goes 40, so.
Well, I don't know if he could carry you just with a 14, depending on what you weigh.
Oh,
in your
yeah,
gear.
yeah. Depends.
That's one
Yeah,
thing.
that's good.
It could definitely carry Melody, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then Shock's really strong. Okay, I like your idea.
Alright, Melody, get in the bag of holding.
With Neil's body.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Next game. The run.
For you. Oh my god.
I'm
Alright.
just taking notes, but yeah, feel free to hang out or take off, whatever works.
I'll
Alright.
see y'all
better run.
next week.
I'm gonna take
See you
off.
guys
I got
next week. Later.
a
Yeah.
pack for a work conference next week in Vegas.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. Don't lose too much money on the casino.
We'll try not to.
Alright. I'll probably get on Helldivers later, dude. We get on.
Yeah, I'll probably be playing.
Alright.
Alright,
See you
I'll
guys
see y'all later.
Bye.